Hey guys, it's the end of another day. I've been working a good part of the day on these pulleys and this block and tackle system that I'm putting together. That's going quite well. I went over to Manukau Bunnings today to buy disc belt sander. Yeah, it's up there, can you see it? And my car broke down in the car park. That was a real pain in the ass. Anyway, I got it going in the end and came home and been working the rest of the day on the pulleys. So I'm just going to stop for a cold one at this point, and holy hell. I visited Tools and Stuff a couple of days ago, and just as I was going home he said, "Hey, do you want this?" And it's one of these 6-inch wood vices, and he said it hadn't worked out for him. These runner bars here keep falling off, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll probably be able to make some use of it. And I'm going to take a look at it now. I put the problem to one of my Instagram friends, and the problem with the bars is quite common apparently. So these runners here are screwed into the front, and the problem is that they just come off all the time. They get loose, and then they just unwind themselves all the way, and the front of this just falls off. So the solution is just to put a bit of Loctite on the threads. That's what I'm going to do, but mounting this thing, I'm going to do it slightly unconventionally. So this type of vise usually clamps onto the front of a bench. There's 4 bolts underneath, and it would go up under like that, and you clamp in here. Now what I don't like about this idea is that you have this gap here. So if you're clamping on something long, it's going to be loose out the sides here. I'd rather have it clamped onto this face. So what I'm going to do is drill holes in the front here of this board, separate these 2 pieces, bolt this onto the back side of this piece of timber, put my bars and my lead screw through 3 holes which I'll drill in the front, and then I'll have clamping something like this. So this is the back bracket of the device. I have it attached to the front so that I can locate my holes. Luckily we had a little intervention, and I realized that this is too high because there will be nowhere inside here for this top to go. It won't fit, the holes will be too high. was chiseling away on that, and this whole big chunk just came out with one hit. Loctite on the threads. So a big thanks to Tools and Stuff for the vise. And I've got it installed now, and I'm gonna see how I go with it for a while, and then believe me, no one will be more happy than me when I get my new workbench. So it'll be good to have that on there on this old one for a while. So I'll figure out what I want for my new one when I get around to building it. And I'll sign off for now. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Right, later guys.